Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jeff J. Brown, China Rising, Radio Sino Land in Shenzhen, just south of the Tropic of Cancer. And today's podcast article is entitled, Mike Pompeo says, quote, lying, cheating, and stealing remind you of the glory of the American experiment, end of quote. Pictured above, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo telling it like it is. Lying, cheating, and stealing are the glory of the American experiment. It's what the capitalist West does best. He was adored by the audience like a success guru. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo recently gave a speech at Texas A&M University, a school famous for its love of all things military. It is considered the West Point of the U.S. Army Academy of Texas, glorifying America's endless terrorism and wars at home and across the planet. Pompeo is a West Point graduate. Before being U.S. Secretary of State, he was the CIA director. Afterward, there was a question and answer session, and the last exchange was caught and posted on YouTube. In his answer, he mentioned, "What is the motto for a cadet? You will not lie, cheat, or steal, or tolerate those who do." I was the CIA director, and we lied, we cheated, we stole. We had entire training courses. For that bragging, the Texas A&M Aggies gave him an audience-wide, rousing round of applause. Then to look at the big picture surrounding the CIA's habitual lying, cheating, and stealing, Pompeo continued, "It reminds you of the glory of the American experiment." Which inspired me to write a poem entitled, American Dream. Here we go. Lying is glorious. Lying is glorious to get what you want. Cheating is glorious to get what you want. Stealing is glorious to get what you want. It is glorious to invade, occupy, exterminate, enslave, exploit, extract, evangelize, rape, sanction, starve, and blockade to get what you want. This, my friends, is the calling of the West, the capitalist dream, the terrorism humanity suffers day after day, century after century. End of poem. Lying, cheating, and stealing are not just the American way of life in conducting business. Predatory, gangster, psychopathic behavior, including extermination, genocide, slavery, war, rape, and plunder, is how the West has worked since the beginning of its civilization, going back to at least the ancient Greeks, and more likely back to Mesopotamia and the times of the Old Testament. It's what we do best. Global colonialism and capitalism are simply evolutionary adaptations of the West's well-honed modus operandi of millennial death and destruction. If you are surprised by Mr. Pompeo's honest admission of how the West cannibalizes humanity and plunders their natural resources around the world, then you need to read the China Trilogy, see below, which is filled with concrete examples juxtaposing the unvarnished, myth-stripped West to Chinese civilization. It is not a flattering comparison for the former group, and the differences are like night and day. It is a powerful reminder that as long as Western Empire can continue to do what it does best, the human race and our pale blue dot are doomed to extinction. If there is no mutually beneficial, win-win, multipolar world order, as is being promoted by the Chinese people, as well as a number of other anti-capitalist, lying, cheating, stealing nations, we can kiss our asses goodbye. If you cannot access YouTube, here is the 2-minute clip with the subtitle file included to watch or download. This is Jeff J. Brown, China Rising Radio Sinoland, signing out. Up at the top of the article is a place, just go to PayPal, please send a donation. We continue to get dozens of hacking attempts literally daily, and it costs a lot of money to keep this website going. Thank you.